How you doing, everybody? You're very welcome to Tone Fly Fishing. Recently, I have won the Leinster Fly Fishing Championship, which was held on the Kells Blackwater. I was very, very happy to win it. It was a great competition. The river was in great order, and I was really, really happy with the win. But from that win, I would like to show you the kit that I use through that competition, and just show you what I have, rod wise and then the kit bag, stuff like that. Just wee things you might pick up on, you might even think of, But here, let's show you. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the rods. When I'm at a river competition, I carry 3 rods with me. I'll have a dry fly rod, and I will have 2 nymphing rods. I'll work with probably 1 rod most of the day. And how I choose my rods as well, it depends on the venue. If it's a big river, I'll probably go to 10.5 foot, maybe 11. Smaller river, I'll go with the 10.5 ish. That's how I select my rods. And as I said, I stick with the one. I was using this one all day, which was the Tom Perdigon. Performed very, very good. Great on the day. As you see, all my rods have automatic reels. The reason for the automatic reels is so when you hook a fish and you're going to your controller, you can zip up your line there off the water. You're not walking through it. Everything is nice, neat, and tidy. And it just I learned from stupid mistakes in the past. Lying around my feet, catching on things, wasting time. So it's very important to have an automatic reel, I feel, during competition. So yeah, I suppose what happened to me, and it's good to have a second nymphing rod, is because towards the end of the second session, I got in an awful bad mess. And in fairness to my controller, he was on the ball. He had he brought the rods up the bank for me, which was great. And I just asked him, I says, is my other nymphing rod there? He says, yeah, there you go. And he threw it at me. And I was back fishing within, minutes. So that's, I suppose, how important it is to have a second rod there, just in case you break, or something goes wrong. You might smash a rod or something like that there. In terms of dry fly rod, this is actually one of my nymphing rods. This is an endurance, but I have it lined up so it can act as a dry fly rod. So basically they're all nymphing rods, but this serves the purpose of dry fly fishing. And that's what I do now. So yeah, that's the rods. I'll just put them to one side. All right, so rods to one side. Usual net, that's hanging in its usual position on my back, in the position that I can reach it most effectively. In this position here, you have to be like that. You need to be quick. So that's the net. You don't need much explaining there. In the kit bag itself, water. I know this is empty, but water's a big thing. You need to stay hydrated when you're competing. You don't realize how run down you get in the middle of a competition. So you need plenty of water. What are wee bits and bobs? I don't really use a whole lot. I'm confident enough with it. Wading staff, just to be on the safe side, in case you're in a crazy river that you don't know. Spare clothes, just in case you go for a wee dip. You need to get back into some dry clothes maybe at the end of a session. Very important for morale, things like that there. Raincoat, just have it in there as well, just in case. And also, this is my little knick-knack bag. It's very important, I think, because I have things like tie wraps. Such a small thing is so important. I'll give you a good example. Myself and Shane Callan was fishing in Thomastown last year, and Shane's net magnet came free from his net, and we had to get a tie wrap back into position. And not only that, it also happened to me in the All Ireland last year. And in fairness, the controller was very good. He ran back to my bag, which was on the bank, and he grabbed me one of these while I was still fishing, and I got my net back in action, which was great. So small things like these here. Same again, black tape, just great to tie stuff down or whatever. You know, any straps in that. I haven't got my straps done, but small things. It's always good to have. Marking your rod, you know, always good to have that kind of stuff. Batteries, just in case when you're recording a video. Backing, boot laces, big thing. Might seem stupid, but you know, your boot lace might just snap in the middle of a competition. You're going across rocks. Happened to me before. You know, there's nothing worse when your boots, you know, loose. Doesn't feel right when you're fishing. So spare boot lace. Get yourself back in the game after the session. You know, very important. This is my kit for attaching my leaders, Uranymph leaders, to my fly line. Now, what I do with this, obviously you're not going to do it in the middle of a competition. This is sort of before or after, you know, getting things right. So what I have inside here, Loctite glue, gel type, so it's flexible. I have a bit of braid here, and I also have needles as well, just to run the needle through the fly line to pull the leader through. What else have I got in there? I also have like spare tippets, things like that there. What have I got? Yeah, likes of even different kind of fluorocarbon. That was stuff I used to use. It was actually for course made. So you can see what I have here, loads of bits and bobs. They're the wee hair clips you get in pennies, and they are for putting on your rod to keep the fly from moving and dangling and causing knots. So I suppose that is really my kit. I don't have a whole lot. Usually what I would have there also is my knee guards. I think I left them at home, but that is really it. What I also have there, actually, yeah, I also sort of have headache tablets, because I don't know what it is, but for me, when I'm fishing, I'm concentrating so hard. I don't know if I'm dehydrated from I don't know what, but I get a pain in my head. So it's good to have stuff like that there in your bag for when you're competing. Always sort of be prepared for any eventuality, you know. But yeah, that is my kit, and yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll have another video on more competition stuff. So tight lines and good luck.